Hi Cancer, this is your reading for October. It's a general reading, but before I get started, I wanted to let you know that I'm having a giveaway for the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, and all you have to do in order to win this is subscribe to my channel, and I will notify you November 1st who won the deck, and that will be an individual video. All right, so let's get started. So the bottom of the deck, Cancer, you have the Magician. Now this is you having everything at your disposal. You can manifest anything you want. You are ready to manifest. So the card behind that is the Nine of Fire. You know, everybody is getting this card. It's really interesting because this one is showing up in just about everybody's reading. It was just in just a Gemini. This is definitely in there. There's a lot of this month, there's definitely a lot of people who are protecting themselves, protecting what they've created, having courage. There's a lot of people believing in themselves this month. This is interesting. The card behind that is just making quick, decisive actions, whether that's cutting people out of your life or just moving forward very swiftly. You could be cutting someone out. You could be leaving somebody out in the cold. Quite possibly this person is the King of Earth, so that is a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Because this person quite possibly might have stabbed you in the back. The end of a difficult situation. Interesting. Yeah. A person could be an earth sign, quite possibly. All right, so situation at hand is the King of Earth, or you could be dealing with an air sign, so that's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or looking at this with the Earth, you could be dealing with quite possibly a cusper, maybe a Virgo, Libra. Or this could just be you cutting people out. This is speaking your mind. Being decisive. Doing what is right for you. But what's crossing you is you not using your intuition. I feel like quite possibly you could just be jumping into things, making assumptions. You're making assumptions, but maybe quite possibly not tapping into your intuition at this time. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio. They could have Scorpio in their chart. But there's something that you need to release, and it seems like you are doing it. This is the end of a phase or situation because in your past you had a tower moment. So actually, let me see what this release card is. Let me clarify. What is that? What is Cancer releasing right now? Oh, you're releasing addictions, temptations from your life. Oh, okay, that's interesting. One of these cards was saying releasing addiction. Where did I see that at? What was in here? Yeah, you had the Ten of Air at the bottom of the deck, and that is releasing addictions. Quite possibly, Cancer, you could be releasing an addiction, quite possibly an addiction to another person, addiction to anything. I just heard video games too. You can get addicted to video games. You can get addicted to anything. It's time to move on from a situation that you have not been using your intuition. All right, so this caused you to have a tower moment. So what is this tower? What was this tower moment for Cancer? What was this Tower moment? What was this Tower moment for Cancer? Both of these are waiting. So this is the Hanged Man. It was like there was a decision you weren't making, and it just, whatever this decision was, it just kind of came tumbling down anyways. What was this decision that Cancer was not making? What created the Tower to fall down for Cancer? Why did the Tower fall down for Cancer? You got 2 again. The Tower came down because you were not making a decision. It's almost like the universe took it down for you. Could have been a marriage. Could have been that you weren't listening to your higher power also. You weren't listening to your intuition, your higher power. All right, so in the present, you have the Queen of Earth. Quite possibly this could be you. You know, I feel like this is you. This is you, the Queen of Earth. This is being creative, making time for people around you, sensible, dealing with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. But I still want to clarify this Queen of Earth. Clarify this Queen of Earth for Cancer. And that's kind of like how you guys are. You guys pretty much are like the Queen of Earth. You're very homey. You're very loving. Okay. This is about a soulmate. And you might have had to release your soulmate. Somebody that the seeds were planted, but you kind of got stuck in limbo. Like you only made it to the 7, you didn't make it to the 10, you didn't make it to that happy home life. Like you planted the seeds, but it just kind of got stuck and it's stagnant, it's delayed. This is somebody that you definitely had a partnership with. But your ships are coming in. Clarify this partnerships and alliances. This is oh no, this is just telling me that this is definitely somebody you were in a partnership with. But like something happened, it got stuck, it got stagnant. Quite possibly it could be someone you're married to that you had to release, that you had to cut out of your life. Yeah, because you have the transformation card here, the death card again. It has definitely ended with this soulmate. And you're feeling that emotional loss. I think that's kind of like what's blocking your intuition. You could have let go of an earth sign, an air sign, or a Scorpio. Oh, I think this is also the Taurus card. Yeah. Guilt. Either you or they feel guilty. Somebody feels guilty for this situation. All right. So this is your near future. You have the 6 of Earth. You have, this is, I'm sorry, the 6 of Pentacles. This is going to be your near future. It looks like you're going to be bringing balance back into your life. All right, let's clarify the 6 of Earth. Clarify the 6 of Earth. Card for Cancer. Clarify the 6 of Earth. It's like someone's going to be generous with you, or you're going to be generous with somebody and bringing balance into your life. So clarify the 6 of Earth. Clarify the 6 of Earth. Clarify the Six of Earth for... Oh my God, everybody keeps getting the standing your ground. You're going to bring balance into your life by standing your ground. What is Cancer standing their ground against? What is Cancer standing their ground against? What are they standing their ground against in the near future? What are they standing their ground? Manipulative people. People want to manipulate them. Interesting. This keeps popping up. The Three of Cups. Quite possibly standing your ground against... If this is an addiction-based thing, standing your ground against somebody who drinks too much, who parties too much, who throws your life out of balance, somebody who makes you worry, somebody that gives you nightmares. It's not that they're giving you nightmares, it's just that you worry. You stay up at night worrying about this person. And I feel like this is somebody that you're quite possibly in a union with, somebody that you're married to, because the Unity card here, they could be a Taurus also, like I said, an earth sign, or quite possibly a Scorpio or an air sign. Because this is you in your power right now. This is you wanting something traditional, even searching for answers. Oh my God. Okay, so this could actually be you dealing with an addiction, and quite possibly you're getting counseling with people who are like-minded, who have the same issue. Or the person, no, because this is you. Okay, so what is that if you're not going to AA, but you're like a family member of somebody who's going to AA? There is definitely something that you can go to, but it looks like you're seeking out like-minded people who understand you, people who have answers, people who can help you. I think it's Al-Anon, quite possibly. I don't know, but I feel like this is you in your power. I do kind of want to clarify that. Like, clarify this Unity card for Cancer. Clarify Unity card for Cancer. Yeah, you're getting help because this situation has just really... It's very depressing. It's very... You're very discontent with this situation. You're very discontent with this union that you're involved in. It's almost like you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel right now. But in your... All right, so I'm also seeing this in your environment. I'm also seeing this renewal. This is rebirth. This is transformation. This is taking heed, taking action. This could be you or somebody you know is getting help for their addictions. And I feel like this quite possibly could be you, Cancer. So your hopes and fears. Oh, I forgot to pull one for hopes and one. Oh my God, the card. They both came out. This is the same card. I think you feared that you missed an opportunity. Like I said, not being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Why is Cancer so discontent? Who is creating, or who or what is creating this discontent for Cancer? This one wanted to come out. Yeah, so you have the Four of Swords. It's time for you to take a break. But the most possible outcome, I mean, after you take a break and you rest, is you have the Four of Fire. You're going to have a stable foundation. Okay, so quite possibly, so what I'm getting from here is that you or somebody that you know is dealing with an addiction. And I feel like quite possibly you had to cut them out of your life, or they had to cut you out of their life. And either you or the other person, could go both ways, is seeking help, getting help for this addiction. But what I'm seeing on the other side is getting back on stable footing, finding a stable foundation. All right, let's clarify this 4 of fire. Clarify this 4 of fire for Cancer. Clarify this 4 of fire for Cancer. Clarify this 4 of fire for Cancer. Okay, that one went flying out. Yes, you're gonna start taking charge of your life. You're gonna be the leader in your life. You're gonna get clarity too. I think once you get away from, or the person you're with gets away from the substances, it's gonna bring more clarity into your life, in their life, and then something prosper. Look, you have 2 ones here. You're gonna get clarity. Prosperity is gonna begin for you. You're going to start getting your life back on track. It's going to get back on stable footing. But you have to do the work. Okay, so what does Cancer need to surrender in order to get their lives back together? What does Cancer need to surrender in order to get back on stable footing? What does Cancer need to surrender in order to get back on their stable footing? Like, to build a solid foundation. What does Cancer need to surrender in order to build a solid foundation? What does Cancer need to surrender? Surrender to joy. You need to bring joy back into your life, no matter what it is. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Also, surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. I mean, you can even start a gratitude journal for what you have, and don't focus on what you don't have, but focus on what you do have right now. It says, be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Those are some good messages. So the soul's journey, lessons card. What is your soul's journey? What is Cancer's soul's journey? Just so you know, this is not for every Cancer. I feel like this is very, very specific. Clarify. Okay. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Well, yeah, you can't change the past. So you're going to have to forgive and let go of the regret, or otherwise it's going to hold you back. And have patience with yourself. This is not all going to happen overnight. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Be patient with yourself. Be more forgiving and choose peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Release the regret. Forgive yourself for whatever you think you might have done to yourself or other people. Let go of worry. Regret and worry definitely will put blockages in your life. Self-esteem. I think once you release the addiction to these substances, it will really raise your self-esteem, and also to relationships. I am attracted to those who serve my higher good. So what you need to do is really, if you have to cut people out of your life that do what you do, who keep you on this negative path, you might have to rethink those relationships and let them go, unfortunately. So what advice do we have for Cancer? What advice do we have for Cancer? Round and round. Yeah, okay. So this situation just keeps kind of happening. Like maybe you've been through this before, but it's like time to stop this ongoing cycle. This also could be a situation where you have a relationship that just keeps going round and round, that keeps you in this vicious cycle. And it's time to go. It's time to release this and get away from it. Whether it's a relationship or an addiction. What other message do we have for Cancer? Oh, that was a lot. There's too many cards that popped out. All right. Come on. One more card, one more message, one more piece of advice for Cancer in their situation. Just one more. They all just want to pop out. One more piece of advice for Cancer. It says clean it up. But you also got message in a bottle. So this is about your higher being spirit is sending you messages, is giving you signs and symbols as to what to do. Follow your intuition, because that's how they communicate with you. I have yet to see this clean it up card, so let me see what this means here. It says getting to the core of a situation. Yes, that's the only way you can heal from addiction, is getting to the core of the situation as to why it is you're dealing with this, why you're suffering from it. Freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. 45, the one in the middle. Endings. Yes, completion. This is the end. You're going to be ending this round and round cycle that you keep going through. This is the end. Walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. This is the end of this for you. It's time for you. You're going to end this karmic cycle. You're going to walk away and you're going to clean up this negative energy, and Spirit is going to be there for you to help you. All right. Cancer, I hope that this helped you, or maybe even helps somebody that you're in a relationship with, but this could be for some Cancers. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can win this Psychic Tarot by John Holland. And have a good rest of your month.